Hello and welcome back to Lands of Lore 2. It is time for us to charge ahead into the Ruloi Citadel. So we've had a few people talk about the Citadel and how dangerous it is. We've seen a couple of speaking stones about the Ruloi. One was showing Ruloi abducting a woman, and the other was two Hulines seeing this Citadel land in the mountains. It, probably could have snuck past you, but when we were initially at the Huline Temple, when that, any man who tries to approach, they said, gets killed. When we initially went to the Huline Temple, and the kind of guardian there was telling us about the Ruloi and the Dreamstones, mentioned how dangerous they are and how ever since the Citadel appeared, they haven't been able to get Dreamstones. I believe we can't escape until we get a Dreamstone. That's a lock, basically. So they're clearly new. We don't get a huge amount of information about them in this game. I think they expand on it further in the third game, but for our purposes, they are a very powerful kind of parasitic species who seems to feed in some way off of the women they capture, or maybe they experiment on them. I'm not entirely certain. Either way, this Citadel is basically the this game's equivalent of the White Tower in Throne of Chaos, just in terms of its difficulty, although in reality I would say this is significantly more difficult for two reasons. One, because we just have the single character, and so the potent kind of combat abilities of the Ruloi obviously make that very difficult, but the other is actually being shown for us here, these pillars. So one of the Ruloi's kind of primary attacks is they make these pillars pop out of the ground, and they'll just kind of do it randomly, and it's essentially an instant kill, and can be extremely difficult to dodge, or avoid walking into, rather, which is really frustrating. I don't love that as an attack from basically just a normal enemy. Plus, given how often they kind of spam it, I think it's a little cheesy, but either way, they will often go and hide in these little cubby holes that they can reach that we can't really get to. We can kind of fire shots into it, but you can't always access them, so unless they come out to you, they are actually quite well protected. He may well come out if we draw him out, but he'll come eventually. We'll just open this here. And I think what we're going to do, just to have a little fun to start with, is take one of these pods. Was it right? Pod of the Changeling? That's what it's called?
Pod of the Changeling.
And see how well this works at battling the Ruloi. You can watch our strength pile all the way up. Let's see if we can fight them fairly well. Now, this is maybe not the best enemy type to have chosen to do this against, since they run away so much. Oh, that's the other thing. Not only do they have those little cubby holes and very potent attacks, but they really are absolute cowards. They run away constantly. It's really annoying, because you always have to be chasing them down. Now, we have a little room here that is interesting for a couple of reasons. You really need to be human to take care of it, so that's fine. We want to aim up here and take out this up here. Oh yeah, I forgot that fire shots us. Fires these little plasma shots that hurt us. Actually, not even sure if the ice shard will do it. Let's do this, and maybe you. Oh, I can't aim you as well. There we go. So that'll drain all that little kind of poison out of there. And that does a few things for us. I also want to make sure to click on this pillar. I'll just do this now. That opens up something later that we'll talk about. So this gives us access to 3 items. This is going to be interesting. We'll have to be a little choosy here about this. Alright, here's what we'll do. This is Trader, right? So where are... and Valor. Here's what we'll do. Let's go chase down some Ruloi quickly. And we will give Trader a shot just to see how it works. Wow, it really does take them out very easily. Maybe I should keep this. I don't want to transform right now. Man, that was potent. Makes it much easier. Well, now we have a bit of a quandary. So, there are 3 items in here that are kind of interesting. And together, they make a pretty useful little package. I don't want these mandrakes anymore. We'll just get rid of. Actually, I definitely don't want you. I never use you. You're all useless. Alright, and then we'll use one of you and throw you 2 away. I'll keep you for now. So,
Coward's target shield.
the Coward's Target Shield, which basically offers you no real defense, but it makes you invisible until you attack, I believe. Might be until you move, but definitely until you attack.
Crossbow Myriad.
Myriad is kind of an interesting weapon. It fires off basically a chain spark spell, but it has a really, really slow recovery time, the slowest in the game. So it makes you very vulnerable to attack, unless you also have the Halberd Bastion, which, when you attack, it basically creates this like shield around you that makes you invulnerable or not invulnerable necessarily, but it is kind of a protective shield. And so those 3 items together, you know, the invisibility of the Coward Shield, and then Bastion, plus this, you know, chain lightning that kind of spikes and spirals off, is generally considered to be a very effective way of dealing with the Ruloi here. And you're going to see just exactly how dangerous they are here, because taking care of 1 or 2 of them at a time really isn't a big deal. But as we come out here and have a bunch of them together, they really make things very difficult. Now, it's much easier when you have that shield up, although you still have to be careful not to... Oh, I forgot that I'm using Bastion. Yeah, see, you could easily just have walked right into this, which would have been death. Bastion's really helping quite a bit. So I do think that, for now at least, we will... You know what I'm going to do, actually? Hey, where'd you go? You can see just how frustrating it is having them run away from you, particularly when they make these pillars. You know, they kind of can easily hide from you. You can't always see that they're happening. Without using Bastion, we would have been dead many times over right now. From having those Ruloi just kind of surrounding us. It's very difficult to deal with them. Ultimately, though, what happens down here is a couple of things. So, at any point in time, you can exit to where we need to go, and I'll show you where that is, so long as you click on that pedestal that I clicked on in that first room with the kind of acid pit and the eggs in the middle. I think a Ruloi is going to come out from this section behind me. We could do that, but we're not going to. We want to take care of everything else first. Now we have to be cautious and not move forward because this pillar, very frustrating. Come back here. They're such cowards. There we go. Bastion really takes care of them pretty well too. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Somewhere. Oh, that's right. These pillars. Haha, I forgot about them. So there are a couple of times where you have pillars that attack you that you can destroy. There's these 2 side rooms that I'll show you. This is obviously one of them. And then when we get up close to the end. So, since we've kind of shown off Valor, and I don't really intend to Traitor and Valor use them, I'm just going to get rid of them, open up space. And then I guess we can take... You know what? We'll use the whole gamut. See how it goes. Now, around here, do I still have... No, let's put you on for a second, just to make this a little less annoying. So there's little poison pools and a teleporter pad that we can step on.
Dawn, is that you in there?
Luthor, I'm very glad to see you.
How did this happen?
They surprised me while I was prying loose one of the Dreamstones. They are much more powerful than I had anticipated.
Surely a great mystic like yourself can teleport out of their dungeon.
Yes, that thought had occurred to me, but their magic bonds have stifled my own powers. It may require a Dreamstone to shatter this restraining spell, but be careful. They are quite surprising. Poor Bakata was here not long ago. I fear he's lost his life trying to rescue me.
Fear not. I saw Bakata outside, injured severely, but alive.
Anything else to say? Alright, let's depart.
I will go get one of those Dreamstones.
Good luck, Luthor. And be careful. I'd hate to lose you now.
And clearly, the greater Bazar ring did not protect me from that, so maybe it's a lesser form of poison, or it just doesn't work there. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Either way, or maybe it did and I'm just a ghost. We'll find out. So, we'll take a quick look at the map just to show you what's going on here. So this room is kind of a big circle down here. There's this offshoot here and another one that we'll go to shortly. And then all of these Ruloi kind of existing in the middle. And you don't have to kill them all, but our goal is to kill them all for a reason we are going to find out very shortly. You can basically see, so long as you stand still, you basically can't die. Because the only way to die would be to walk into these pillars. But they are motionless, so it's not going to happen if you are stationary, obviously. This is the other pathway that we will walk down. Take out these pillars as we go, or not. There we go. I really can't overestimate just how helpful Bastion is in all of this in keeping you alive. We don't actually have to worry about the poison if we just jump over.
What? Why are you ladies in here?
The Ruloi keep us as slaves.
Apparently they derive a magical power from our femininity.
Have you come to save us?
I am here to acquire a Dreamstone and rescue Mistress Dawn. Perhaps I can save all of you as well.
Have you killed the Ruloi? There can be no escape until then.
They will certainly kill any of us they find wandering the halls.
They are very strict and unforgiving.
So there is a button
No
here,
hidden lever here?
I think. Or wait, you have to. Forgot about that. Have to attack it, and then there is a lever here to open this.
Oh, no, please close the door. They will kill us if they find out.
But yes, they refuse to.
Fear not, ladies. I
leave
shall return.
unless all of the Ruloi are killed, which is going to be our goal here. Now, something that's a little bit annoying about that is there is somewhat of a tendency, because the Ruloi hide so much, for them to... We do want to click on this, so this is going to open up a pathway that I'll show you later that we need to get out. But there is kind of a tendency for them to run away so much that you end up not being able to kill all of them because they just won't come out. I've had that happen before, and it's very annoying. Basically just trying to move a small enough amount that they can't trick us into walking into these pillars. I don't know if you're noticing just how slow the... there it is. Walked into a pillar. Hopefully we have a autosave recently. Let's see. Was this Dawn or... Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, let's go back and visit the other ladies quickly. But you can see just how immediate that is. It's very, very frustrating. So we gotta click on... Nope, not you. It's on the other corner. Take these guys out again. Okay, and...
What? Why are you ladies in here?
The Ruloi
Yeah, I'll pause and skip
keep
this.
us
Hang on.
as slaves.
Alright, I didn't think we need to watch that again. Gotta take this guy out again. Probably could have left it alone, but whatever. Okay, so let's try to kill us some Ruloi. Safely, preferably. And what I'll probably end up doing is most of this video will be trying to take them out, and then we'll save kind of the second half of things in the Citadel for after. It won't be very long, but just so nothing gets really missed. Now,
Rainbow sulfite.
you may have noticed these kind of glowing crystals around the ground. When you attack them, it drops rainbow sulfite, which is one of our last two materials for Pharmacopedia. If you take rainbow sulfite and combine it with the silver leaf, you create a mana foil. And then if you take it and combine it with the Goronite nodules, you create a mind cluster. Obviously not a lot to see here anymore, but we'll see the rest of it later. So, with that done, there's actually only one more thing to show you in terms of Pharmacopedia. That will have to wait until very, very close to the end. Hello, friend. There we go. Takes care of you. But yeah, I don't know if you're able to really notice just how slow the attack rate is. I can tell when I'm trying to attack and it's not firing off, but when you use this bow, it really is quite slow, but it does chase them with its kind of chain lightning attack. You can also try and do this when they're all up there hiding, and just attack here. Should probably heal. I said Bastion protects us, but it's not perfect. Alright, this isn't working as well as I thought it would. Alright, so let's do this and take you out. Oh, no. Oh, come on. How far back are we? Let's see. Well, fine. Let's keep going. We never even combined our... Nope. Okay. That's alright. That's fine. Let's try this again. Might even start going to a system where every time I kill one or two of them, I just save it. Just truly is that frustrating trying to deal with their pillars, particularly since everything else is purple as well. It just really makes it very difficult to see when they've summoned those pillars, and they'll do it basically like right in front of you, just like that. I mean, it's very difficult not to just step into that and not even realize it's coming. Let's do this. Oh, wait. This. There we go. Heal up. I also think we're going to take off Myriad. It's just slowing us down too much when we're trying to attack. I'd rather go with Valkyrie for now. Or actually, maybe we'll do Shard and see if we can freeze them. That might be the most effective thing. If we're going to be attacking via bow. I don't know if it ever actually freezes them, but theoretically it should. Okay. Now, when I don't use Bastion, what I'll often do is just kind of run out, do a few quick attacks, and then kind of run and hide down one of those corridors where either Dawn or the women are, because generally they're unlikely to follow you there. I think we've killed enough that I will just quickly pause and save, just so it doesn't become too repetitive. One thing that is nice is that if you brought some silver leaves with you, you can be picking up the sulfite here, or rainbow sulfite and refilling your mana, so you'll have, you know, fairly good store of healing available to you. And let's see, let's find some more. Now, one other thing that we can be doing as we're going around is you may have noticed these kind of pillars that we can click on. Stop running away, you coward. So there's a large number of these around, and they all have access basically to stockpiles of items. And so when you click on them, they'll slide back the pedestal here. This is the only one that, there might be two that do this, I forget. But basically this one is unique. It shows this kind of figure of a woman. I'm not clear if it's supposed to be a woman who was captured, and that's sort of what happens when they're done draining them of their lives, or if it's just simply a statue. Unclear. Oh, hey you. What are you doing up there? Come down here, coward. What's here? Run away. Let's hide it. This is where we came in. We also can use our level 5 spells, both Mist of Doom level 5 and Heal level 5 are quite effective here. Mist of Doom is probably more effective. So here's some of these stores. We have this little fish thing that we found earlier by the water, so we can see if we're being attacked from behind. That'll be helpful. And then we can get some more lamplight eyes, I guess. Just because why not? So let's keep searching. See how many of these stockpiles we can find. There's a pretty good number of them. They're not exactly hidden, so they're easy to come across. There is a large section where we don't have many of them. Opening these do tend to make the Ruloi come out at you, so it can be an effective way to get them to come challenge you if they've been hiding a lot. So we have some venom sacs, which I don't know if we need or not. We can leave those alone for now. And then ironwood sap. I'll decide later if I want to keep any. Oops. Oh, good. Okay. Let's continue our search. It'll be easy to tell whether or not all of the Ruloi are dead because the women will be willing to run away. If not, then there's still Ruloi left. So we have some tar crystals and... what are these? Oh, silver leaf. Good. Definitely want to have silver leaf with us. Just in general. Here we have another one that we can open up. More Ruloi around. Yes, I thought there was another statue. This is going to be the one that's annoying. This guy floating up here. So if he won't come down, it's hard to deal enough damage to take him out. Try and do this, but they're shifty. And they hide in their little holes. Let's see if he'll come out if we open up this. And so that's what a lot of the time will happen if you end up not being able to kill all of them, is they're just kind of floating too high and they won't come to you. Because they are cowardly. Where'd you go? I don't know if I killed it or it ran away. It seems to have run away. Some damage to it. But not quite enough. So what did we pull up here? So we have mandrake roots and gorgonite nodules, which are nice, I guess. Let's see, where are you? You're right here near the beginning. Alright, so I think that is all of the pillars that are now opened. Oh, missed one. Aha. I said they were so easy and then left one behind. This one I think has like dragon blood and things like that. Oh, no. So I'm missing one. Alright, so there's amber and aloe here. So I must have missed one somewhere else too. Where are you going? Come back. You coward. Keep him in front of me, maybe he won't go hide. No, he seems like he still will. Very difficult to take them out with just ranged attacks and even magic. Maybe we'll try a Mist of Doom. We'll give that a shot. But what did I want to just do? Oh, that's right. You see what sometimes can work. Let's see how effective it is. Chain lightning to, they try and hide in their holes, but it still tends to bounce around and hit them. Let's see if it's going to work. If it is hitting, then it'll flash blood here. So we're doing some damage. Are we doing enough, though, to actually take it out? That is the question. I've done this for extended periods of time without having ultimate success, unfortunately. If he comes out again, that would be preferable. Yeah, so you can see he's still alive, still doing damage. Let's try this. Don't be the lizard. What are you doing? Can't even hit him with it. Can you transform? No. Okay, let's... Oh, did I use all the mana foils? I did. Okay. Well, let's make another one. So we can transform back. And have a chance at actually succeeding here. The other thing I might do, if this doesn't work in the next couple of minutes, is just, you know what, let's try this. Next time he comes out. Thought. But yeah, if this doesn't work in the next couple of minutes, I might just pause and try and kill him off screen. You don't need to waste too much time on this. Trying, Ancient Magic, level 5 spell, to see if that works. Let's see, I'm not seeing any more blood flashes, so maybe it actually did. Oh, let's go find out. Alright, where are the women? The women are back this way. Let's give it a shot. If this didn't work, then I'll probably end things here. So this doesn't get too long.
Lord Dave, have you come to save us now?
Patience, ladies. I have yet more work ahead of me here.
Unfortunate.
What else can you tell me about these Ruloi? Why do they kidnap only females?
How would we know? They do not speak to us.
Alright. So you know what we'll do actually is... Yeah, we're just gonna go over to the stairs, although I don't remember if I ever turned on the cannon. So, the switch that we hit at the first room where the acid pool was opened up these stairs, which you have to climb up, but there is also a cannon that has to get turned on with the switch that I think might be right here. which I turned on and then died. So now I'm not certain if it's actually on. So yes, you have to hit this second switch here as well. And here's what I'll do is I'll climb up to the top of these stairs and we'll position ourselves to be able to finish things next time, and then we'll come back and hopefully dispatch all of the Ruloi, although sometimes it just doesn't work. Climbing up these stairs is very goofy, especially visually. Actually kind of think it was a bit of a mistake not to have this be some kind of like escalator type situation. It's fine, it's just weird. And you really could have just kind of run and done this right from the beginning if you had been so inclined. Either way, we have to go back down to where all the fighting was to save Dawn, so it doesn't really matter if we go ahead with this now or later. We're not missing anything advancing. But, alright, let's get up on this last step. So, we will end things here at the cannon, and when we come back, we will complete the actual Citadel. So, hopefully you enjoyed our Ruloi battles, and until next time, see ya.